Hello, hello.
Hi. Round three. At least we're living up to our name, guys. We've been gone for 4 months, but still living up to our name. So that's so exciting. How are you, Caroline? Hi.
I'm doing well. I just wish technical difficulties were not a thing, but it's
No, I've never
okay.
run
What
into
about
so many
you?
technical difficulties. Her computer literally just shut down. And so yeah, we've lost 10 minutes of recording, but it's okay. It's okay. We can restart.
Well, I have a loaner at the moment, so it's like 50 years old and has a mind of its own because I broke my computer screen
Yeah.
somehow.
Mm. I thought that that was going to be a good thing and a way for you to be able to reset, and now it's affecting my life, and I take back everything that I said. So that's great.
Okay, well, why don't you give us an update on where you are zooming
I know when
from?
you said hello, hello, I was like, holy cow, it's actually been forever. I think our last episode was July. Did we do one before we went down to Del Rey? Or,
I
or did
think
we do one
so.
after?
I think we just did one literally like right before
Right
you
before I
left, or maybe
left?
after Del Rey.
Okay, so let's run it back to July. What was that? 14th? Talk about, I'm not even kidding you when I say that's the most that I've cried in one singular day in my whole life. Like, I say goodbye to you, or I say goodbye, like, we leave our house, so we say goodbye to Carson.
Carson.
Couldn't even look at Carson at the same time that I was literally squeezing him so tight. Whatever. I was like, don't even think about getting in the car. But then we get in the car, go up, you guys say goodbye to me. There's nothing more humbling than going up to the woman to hand them your ID, and literally you're like, hi, here's my
Oh.
ID. Like, nothing more humbling. Then I go into the little thing where you have to put your arms up, and I literally, the guy's like, put your arms up. I'm like, okay. Like,
Oh
nothing more humbling.
my
I'm like, people are looking at me and they probably think I'm not okay. I'm standing in the line for La Farm, like wiping away my tears. Do you have any baguettes today? Like, please. And
Because those are the moments when you want to act like you're old and like put
well,
together,
no, see, for
you
me,
know,
it's
like
just
in the
like
airport.
I don't. I got to the point where it's like I literally don't care, and I think I just was allowing tears to fall. But it's when you're trying to stop crying because obviously, like, you don't want to be crying in public, and your throat burns, and you can't. The back of your throat, like, it burns.
I don't know if I
I
have
don't know
that
if
when
you
I
stop
cry.
tears. I think you just let them go.
Yeah, they just flow.
You're not a tear stopper. You're a tear contributor.
No.
I think my final meal was I think you dropped me off in the morning, so I got like a quiche salad thing, and then I
Mm,
might have grabbed like an extra baguette or something. Like, I literally just stocked up,
yeah.
got to the hotel, was feeling so sad that I literally ordered brio for dinner and watched Love Island. But anyway, those sad tears are gone.
On a high
Those sad
note.
tears are gone. I was just taking everyone back because it's been so long and like no one has had these updates. So now I'm in Florida. So let's try and connect some dots. I was supposed to come down. The last time that I talked to you guys, I was potentially going to law school. Let's just say I don't think I'll be doing that anymore. Do not let my grandfather hear that, but we'll reassess later. And I was going to be coming down for 6 weeks to help with the Dolphins, help film with the Dolphins. And I was really excited. I just thought I was going to come down here for a few weeks. And shout out to Mike Nobler for being literally the best boss ever. He's one of my favorite people, like, so phenomenal. I had such a great time working with them. And finally, like, as it started to near closer, I went to Mike and I just said, how can I stay? I love it here. I love this organization. This is honestly the most fun. I think that those weeks will be some of the best times of my life. Just being able to be that incorporated into a sport and to also just feel so respected in such a male dominated industry. Like, that was so interesting. I didn't know what to expect when I went into the NFL. And I just said, Mike, how can I stay? So he was going to keep me for as long as possible. And then I ended up going over and meeting with some people at the stadium. And then another shout out to Bill and Kyle. They offered me a job within guest experience. And so now I've been with guest experience for about 2.5 months. But I just like my time over these past couple months has been amazing. I got to film when I was with Mike. I got to film with the team and travel with them. Went to Tampa. Just being a part of that was so cool and so interesting to see how they do that at such a high scale and how different it was to college
Mhm.
because of just how minute details like had to be made for certain things or whatever that may be. And also the facility is just amazing. Like it's so nice. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Everyone there was so nice. The coaches, the staff, every single person. Like I made so many great memories. And so I'm really happy that I still get to kind of be connected to them and see them on Sundays. And then over at the stadium, it's just been like a whirlwind. I was staying in the hotel for 3 months. All of a sudden, they offer me a job. I'm like, I don't have an apartment. I don't have a car. I don't have work clothes. I've been wearing a sports bra for the past 2 months. And, it's just that's about where I was at. And they gave me like an extra month. I got to find a place. And now I'm feeling way more situated, but that would not be possible without my family, specifically mom. Mom and Caroline did most of the work. Caroline had to leave. Well,
Mom
you
did
did a
most.
lot of it, of like helping her
Yeah.
find stuff, but then mom executed
Mhm.
it, but you had to leave.
Mom did the
You had to leave.
lugging. Mom
No, you
did the
guys, listen to
labor
this. Listen to,
mostly.
is it crazy? Is it dedicated? We'll let you decide. She calls me and she's like, EG, I'm really sorry. I have to stop for the day. Okay, that's fine. I have done nothing. She said, I literally just lost vision in my eye because
Oh
yes,
my
she
god, yeah.
lugged up a literal 50-pound, 100-pound carpet. Like what? You've got to calm. You've got to
Gosh.
calm.
No, that week I could not
Oh,
deal.
she
It was
was,
she was another level. I mean, when she decided to walk
yep.
to the grocery store with a suitcase
Hmm.
on the main highway, I was just like, I don't know who
No,
you are.
it's crazy. I have a grocery store a mile away. I had the car that day because I had gone to work. And I told her, I was like, I don't even need groceries really. Like, we can do that another day. We can do that when I get home. All of a sudden, she sends us a picture of her and her suitcase as she's walking down to the grocery store a mile away in the
Crazy.
Florida heat. Thankfully, she Ubered back, but I'm just like, what's going on? I think
Oh,
she
she
did
did.
Uber
I
back.
didn't
I don't
realize
think
that.
she
That's
carried all
good.
that stuff back. It was hot. I mean, that was when it was still kind of hot.
That's good. Oh.
But
But yeah, it's so amazing to see like how many great relationships you have found and maintained, and just how you've established yourself in a new place and really just made an impact already is just really
oh, so
inspiring. So
nice.
I've been felt so cool just saying my sister works at the Hard
Oh
Rock
my God.
Stadium.
No,
It's like a flag,
literally, there
green
is
flag.
something about it. I'll call myself out. I introduce myself to everyone just so they'll ask me what my job is and I can tell them. Like, I'm sorry. I think I'm in a dream. Like,
How many are you
I
proud
cannot
of?
believe it. We were talking about this on the other
Yeah.
segment that it's crazy because I was sitting literally in the seat. I just graduated and I remember people coming in and saying, I was just in your shoes, like it'll work out. And you're just so irritated because you want to look at them and scream and say, no, it's not. It's not going to work out. Nothing's going to work out. I'm never going to get a
Mhm.
job. And so it's so crazy. And like a couple girls have called me and spoken to me. They've reached out on my Instagram and I'm now the person that's looking at them saying it will work out. A part of me hates myself for that, but
Well, it's just crazy too. Like it's crazy because like this time last year, you were a senior in college, living a totally different lifestyle, and like how you just like have to grow up like so quickly is like
no, it's
insane.
crazy. It's crazy. College feels like such a separate lifetime. And it really was
Mhm.
not even 6 months ago. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't know. So I'm very lucky. And also, this is just kind of a PSA for anyone who does want to work in sports. Like Caroline and I, we both want to use this platform as an opportunity to help people. That's why we started it. And, always feel free to reach out. I love speaking with people about this because I was just in your shoes. And I think that we're
Mhm.
kind of in this fun place in our life where I'm able to contribute things about like trying to figure out life, but
Real
then you're able to
world.
contribute about college and things that people go through in college and
Yeah.
navigating that. And it'll
Mhm.
also be interesting next year because you'll be able to give advice on navigating finding a job and how all of that goes. So I just think that where we're at in our lives, the two
Mhm.
different perspectives that we're able to bring is going to be really interesting for the podcast.
Yeah, definitely. And it's also been fun having somewhere in Florida to come stay and crash.
Yes.
So
We've
that's
got
been
ourselves a good old
fun.
pull-out couch so I can have multiple visitors.
Yes,
But yeah, I'm about to go to the pool after we do this.
because we're coming for
I know, I'm so
Christmas.
excited.
We're coming for
A part of
Christmas.
me feels like I need to go all out because it'll be my first time hosting Christmas, kind of. I don't know. I feel like I need to have you guys like little.
You feel pressure?
I don't feel pressure, but I want to be a good host.
Oh, that's
I know.
so nice.
So,
Didn't think that'd be a thought
oh
of
no,
yours.
I like being a good host. I like being a
Oh.
good host. So I don't know. I'm gonna work with some things. I'm really excited for Christmas gifts that will be
Hmm.
coming your way. I'm just so excited. I know.
Ooh. I know, it'll be fun. And it'll be nice to be
So
warm
nice.
and to also come to our first
Yeah,
Dolphins
Dolphins
game.
Packers. It'll be very interesting. It'll be fun. Okay, so tell
It'll
us
be
about,
fun.
I just talked for forever. Sorry about that. But tell us
No.
about your updates, what you've been doing. You have some fun things actually happening today, and then where you're going to be next semester.
So basically, I think I said over the summer, I'm living in the sorority house right now. So that's been a great experience. It's just so convenient to campus. And I don't know, just getting to like utilize the other rooms in the house and like just hang out has been super fun. And I've been working with football again this year, and especially with how great our season's been, it's just been so much fun, and just like the relationships I've made, and just working with my great coworkers and my bosses. So that's been awesome. Just experiencing game days and everything with them. And then tonight I have a fashion show. I've been modeling for this magazine. This girl started it in high school with her friend in, I think, LA. And so basically, we have some of it, I guess, at UNC, and then some at
Or did
USC,
you
I
say
guess.
or did you
Yeah,
say
USC in
UCLA?
California.
Oh.
No, it's USC, I think. And so basically, we have a magazine coming out, I think, in like 2 weeks. And like some of it will be like some of their models, some will be ours. And then we have a fashion show tonight, which I'm very excited about. I'll be walking in, and it's just going to be kind of a way to kind of bring excitement to the magazine coming out and just show some like the pieces that were worn, and just kind of have like a fun little event to celebrate the magazine and everything. So I'm very excited for that. Last time we had a practice
Oh.
run, and, and they gave me these like crazy like heels to wear, and they like weren't even my size. So I was like, oh god, I'll try it, I guess. Thankfully I tried it because it was no, like my foot
Caroline,
totally
our
came
whole life,
out
you've never
of
known how
the
to walk in
shoe.
heels. Like, I remember,
I know,
no, it's
Izzy,
so bad. Like, I
stop.
remember when we would play
Stop.
dress up and go into mom's closet.
I'm walking in
No,
them
we'd go to mom's
tonight.
closet. We would each grab heels, and I'd be walk, walk, walk. All of a sudden, I'd see you're literally like slide, slide, slide. You've never known how to walk in heels.
I know. Well, the thing that's stressful about this dress I'm wearing is it's just like it's really long, and I'm just worried I'm gonna like trip on the front. But like we're just gonna hope that doesn't happen. Manifest positivity,
Here's what
and
I
it'll be
should
good. And
manifest.
like we're getting our hair and makeup done.
Ooh.
We're getting our hair and makeup done. So I'm very excited for that. And they're also gonna have this like projector and like show this like video before that like I had to send like a clip in, and like I don't know, the music's really
A
good.
clip
It's
of
really
what?
cool. I guess like a clip of like just like about Z
Oh, so you just like
magazine,
sang
like a
something, like a
video.
snippet. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah.
So what do you like? Can you give us a sneak peek as to what color dress you're wearing?
Yeah. So I'm wearing a green long dress. It's kind of like
Mm,
sequency with like floral design, but then it has like not it's like then it's like at the bottom it's kind of like a see-through
mm-hmm.
material, and then there's like kind of a train, and then I have like puffy see-through
Oh my
sleeves, so it's very
gosh.
fun. So I'm excited, and so yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then I leave for Milan January 15th. So that's been kind of hectic during the whole visa process this semester. Had a couple breakdowns, but we
But we
persevered.
persevered. So wait, actually, now that you mention that, I would love to take some time and, maybe it's next week or whatever it may be, but I think we need to do a deep dive into your whole process with that because you literally had
Yeah,
no idea what to do and kind of had to navigate it and find it out on your own. And I think it would be very beneficial for
yeah.
people to know the steps and some of the little ins and outs. So I would love to be able to dive deeper into that for our next episode.
Well, the main reason I had the breakdown was because like I was doing it all on my own, and I had a midterm that Monday, and I decided to like come home and like knock it out that Saturday. And then I also had like lost like this really nice
What
bracelet.
bracelet?
I like had lost like I can't
You
talk
lost
about
it?
it. The one I got for my birthday. Yes, because of the stupid thing. It came unclicked. Easy, shush, shush. And it was just like one of those days where like you feel like you don't know where anything is. Half your closet's in Chapel Hill, half is at home. Everything is just so unorganized, and it just like all came to a halt, a
A
crash. And I remember
crash.
you called. I was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No, I'm not
No,
okay."
because your problem is you go, 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 go. Things aren't working. You're still going, 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 going. And you can't
Well,
stop
the issue is
until
I
you're
was also
literally told that you failed something 3 times and there's no more trying.
I was also at the point where I was doing it all by myself, which like I am self-sufficient, but also like it would have been nice to have like some parental help.
Mm.
And then I was also like in the process of like reviewing like Marshall's applications, and like it was just a lot happening. I was just trying to do a lot for a lot of
Yeah,
people,
hence what I just said.
which I enjoy doing. It is my love language. Like I enjoy doing that.
Well, I've never seen that love language. I guess I did. I did. You did my whole apartment.
Let's go back to freshman year of me cooking for
Oh, no,
you
no, no, no. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
24/7.
You're so Graham. Graham's love language is that. No, and you
I
picked out like
know.
everything for my apartment. Can you hear that? Can you hear the sirens?
A little. It's not
Oh,
that
that's
loud.
good. Um,
But yeah, everything's been good. The semester is about to come to an end, which is
that is
crazy to
crazy.
say. Like today I was working out at shout out to Burn Boot
Oh,
Camp,
miss it.
and like I had to tell Steven that like I'm literally not gonna see you till like not today wasn't the last day. So I was like next week or the week after is my last week, and I won't see you till August of my senior
What did he
year.
say?
Like how crazy. He was like so sad. He like picked me up.
I miss him. I miss him. I've
I
I've had to force
know.
myself. So I finally worked out for the first time in 4 months, and my body actually was unmovable for the following 3 days. I've never been that sore in my entire life. But there's nowhere to work out here because it's everything, nothing is 5 minutes away. Like in Chapel Hill, everything is 20 minutes away. And so I don't want to go somewhere to work out to then drive all the way back here to then go and drive to work. So I'm having to do workouts here, which is totally fine. And I'm back to Health House, which obviously I love, but I do miss that in-person interaction, and it
Yeah.
does make it way harder to
Mhm.
get your butt out of bed and go.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
miss Steven.
It was so funny because I think because Carson came down. Oh, I was like sick or was it last week? 2 weeks ago. That was the brutal one. And we were talking about how like when you work out, you just like go so intensely that like you like actually like can't function.
Wait, really?
Like we were just saying like yes, because like every time you like work out, then you literally cannot like move the next like because your like legs are
Oh
so
no, my body
sore.
hurts. Like,
We were saying you just go to the extreme, and then it's like you're
no, that's so
immovable.
funny. I
That's
get
the word.
very competitive in the gym, and also I don't know why it's so bad. I always think of those, what is that? That commercial where you know what I'm talking about? That commercial that they do where they're like, "Don't feel judged when you go to the gym. Come to Planet Fitness or whatever." And I
Oh
always think of
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and I'm like, no one else judges as much as I do. I judge so bad. I'll admit that. Like I do.
Do you see people in the gym like
Okay,
when you
so I
go to work
finally
out?
started to navigate some people. Like, so I called Carson the other day and I was like, Carson, Caroline, tell me you like understand what I'm saying. I was like, this person was gym
Okay.
flirting with me. Gym flirting, gym flirting is a thing. Don't you agree? It's like you
Yeah.
can totally tell when someone's trying to gym flirt. Like they'll come over.
What
No,
did
no,
you
it's not. It's never with the
say?
words. It's gym flirting. So it's like through their yes. So all of a
Actions.
sudden, I'm doing my workout. Like I do it over in the corner by those little like paddleboard things. And all of a sudden, I'm doing my
Yeah.
workout. I think I was doing like mountain climbers or something. And this guy, I could tell that like he had started off far away and he kept looking at me. And so all of a sudden it's like slowly he's making his way. He's like trying to act, Mr. Tough Cool Boy. All of a sudden I look up and the mirrors are I'm in the back, but the mirrors are when I look this way, look directly ahead. And there's a squat rack right in front of me. So obviously the normal
No.
person would squat rack so that way their eyes are facing the mirror. No, no. I look up. He was doing the squats, but looking directly at me. Yes.
No. That makes
I
me hate the
literally go,
gym.
I don't know what to do. I don't know where to look. Like, and then he left. And then, like, I love to people watch at the gym. Like, there's this one girl who comes down and she'll do these
Yeah.
wild, crazy things, but then she'll proceed to just sit there for 20 minutes. Like, what are you doing here? There's this one guy. Sorry, Carson, we're recording. There's this one guy There's this one guy who I swear to you works out 24 hours a day because when I get there, he's there. When I leave, he's still there. And when I get there the next day, he's still there. You just start to find your like
That's
people
crazy.
and because they work out at the
Yeah,
same
I love
time.
that.
But gym flirting, no, look it up, people. It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
Oh
They'll pick up the
yeah.
heavier weights. I remember one time freshman year, I
Yeah.
was working out and the like quote unquote cute guy came into the gym. Let me just tell you, I found a way to do 40-pound squats. My legs were shaking like no other. I'm with the 40 pounds doing
Yeah.
lunges, like about to throw up, but I'm going to do it.
Oh
I'm going to do it
my
because someone
god.
important is there.
I know who you're talking. Oh my god, that's really funny. No, I think that definitely is a
But
thing
I
for
miss
sure.
Burn.
I
It
know,
is the
it's the best.
best.
It really is.
So I know we're not going to go into like top three, but I know there's been some crazy things happening recently. And I really wanted to talk about Taylor Swift because as we started recording, she had just
Yes.
released a statement. And
Yeah, I can see
like
about
we're
that.
mega Taylor Swift fans. We always say we only listen to two people's albums, Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, and that's it. And so Caroline and I haven't really talked about this because the plan was I was going to go to Taylor Swift, but mom and I were not going to talk about it because Caroline was obviously going to be in Milan and wouldn't be able to go. And honestly, we were banking on the fact like there were rumors all throughout the organization that she was coming to Miami. She was coming to the Hard Rock Stadium. So I honestly felt like, oh
Oh,
yeah, that was the
really?
rumor. So I felt like, okay, that would be
Oh.
so nice because then I just don't have to worry about it. Then it
Mhm.
came out that she's going to
Yeah.
Tampa. I'm like, are you kidding me? So basically, I also think some of that maybe has to do with, we have so much going on that we just wouldn't have been able to, it just wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I went on, got the pre sale. I didn't even ask you to do the pre sale. Like, I just did it. I got Marshall to do it.
Yeah, I didn't even know you did
Yeah,
the
I did. I got Marshall to do
pre-sale.
it, mom to do it. I did it. Carson did it. Carson had a Capital One card. So I was like, I'm good. I've got the Capital One pre sale.
Did Carson not get the pre-sale
Oh, no, he
code?
did because obviously, like, that's the way life works. Like, he got the pre sale.
So was he the only one who
He
got
got
it?
it and I got it. I got it. So I got it for it. I
So,
got it for Atlanta on the 28th. He got it for Tampa on the 14th.
oh,
And
oh.
I just started to realize that it's so close to F1 and I just couldn't do it.
Mhm.
But so what was your process? Like, did you register that you weren't going to be able to go?
Oh yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna be able to go. And like honestly, like concerts are great and everything, but also like we've been so lucky to like experience so many, especially so many
Yeah.
Taylor Swift concerts that I was just at the point where I was like, I'm gonna be experiencing so many new things that I'm like fine with it. Like it's not like I'm missing out on like seeing this one person for this
Yeah.
one time. Like I've seen her in concert
Yeah.
5 times. So like it wasn't like I was fine with it.
I totally agree, and that's kind of what made me be fine with it because I woke up that morning and just after watching all the TikToks of people being so stressed about going on, I was like, I don't want to do this.
I know. I'm like, I
I
can't be a
can't be a
part of
part of this.
this.
I can't waste a day of my life doing this. And so I called mom and I was like, I don't want to go to Tampa by myself. I couldn't have gone to Atlanta because that was 5 days before F1. And so I just said, let's just not. And instead, let's maybe try and go to Milan.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
oh my, talk about some chaos.
Crazy.
So,
I know she
yes,
posted a
read that.
statement.
Read the snippets.
So she basically said, well, like she posted this 4 hours ago. Well, it goes without saying that I'm extremely protective of my fans. We've been doing oops. We've been doing this for decades together, and over the years, I've brought so many elements of my career in house. I've done this specifically to improve the quality of my fans' experience by doing it myself with my team, who care as much about my fans as I do. It's really difficult for me to trust an outside entity with these relationships and loyalties, and excruciating for me to just watch mistakes happen with no recourse. There are a multitude of reasons why people had such a hard time trying to get tickets, and I'm trying to figure out how the situation can be improved moving forward. I'm not going to make excuses for anyone because we asked them multiple times if they could handle this kind of demand, and we were assured they could. It's truly amazing that 2.4 million people got tickets, but it really pisses me off that a lot of them feel like they went through several
I
bear packs
know.
to get them. And to those who didn't get tickets, all I can say is that my hope is to provide more opportunities for us to get together and sing these songs. Thank you for wanting to be there. You have no idea how much this means.
Okay, so here's the thing about Taylor Swift. 100%. Like she's either going to go on another round of tours or she's going to start showing up at random little bars. Like I don't know what it's going to be, but she will allow for people to feel exonerated, if you will.
I just don't, yeah. And I just like personally don't understand like how she didn't realize how big of a deal this tour was. Like, you need to realize that. How do you not realize there's going to be like millions of people wanting tickets?
No,
Like,
so
I just
here's the
don't
thing
get
about Taylor
that.
Swift. Did you watch her documentary? Okay, so
Not
I
all of
haven't
it.
watched it.
She does think
I
you're,
actually haven't watched it, but I've seen snippets. And I
yeah.
actually genuinely believe that she does not realize how popular she is. I really don't. Like
Yeah, she thinks very
every time she
little
wins an
of
award,
herself.
she's actually flabbergasted by it.
I just think her team should have been like, but you are like,
No, I
I
mean,
don't know. I feel like there should
I
have been
know.
someone that,
And I think Ticketmaster is the go-to for everything. I mean, what do they call it? The monopoly. And I think people are now trying to make laws or things pass where they're no longer a monopoly because they're able to skyrocket these tickets. And so it does seem very
yeah,
un-Taylor like that she would fall into that because I would imagine her to go to some random little niche ticket place. But I think she also knew she needed to have someone that could handle the amount of people that are buying tickets, which clearly they
yeah.
couldn't even do.
I just don't like how they had the fee of like $50 to pay Ticketmaster. Like, she should have like paid that
Wait,
fee. I don't
what?
know. Like, obviously, you had to pay an additional fee to Ticketmaster for your ticket,
You did?
$50. Which is like I thought was
I
the whole
know.
point of why I want to cater
I
to my
know.
fans. And then the tickets being so ridiculously expensive,
It's
like
someone like her.
no one can afford this. Like I really don't. I mean, obviously she's probably not the one to blame, but like it's just kind of frustrating because I'm like, how much can you else can you possibly need? I don't know. It's just,
I
I don't
really
know. It's
believe that she
frustrating.
has, this is what I think. I think that she is currently in the process, like they're filming this. That's what I don't know why, but I just feel like this Eras tour is going to come out and be a documentary. And so I'm really interested to know. I hope that it does, and then we can learn more about the behind the scenes of it because I mean, you texted me and you said, I'm walking around UNC right now,
Hmm.
and every single person is on their
Yeah,
computer.
has their computer like open on the queue.
It,
Yeah. Like this girl in my class that morning, she joined what at like 10. She didn't end up getting tickets till like 4. I'm trying to find the tweet from Ticketmaster too. I think they
Yeah,
said
because
they were
so they've
expecting.
stopped. There's literally no more tickets to be sold. There's no general admission because they did not expect for this many pre-sale people to come in and buy it. And so people are devastated. They cannot believe there's no general admission. I don't even think that Capital One, I don't think
Yeah.
Capital One got to even do a pre-sale because by the time they got to Capital One on Wednesday, there was literally nothing left.
I feel like but some people who like bought tickets like probably bought it to like resale, but I mean they're going to be more expensive,
I mean,
obviously.
I'm sure that there's definitely that group, but I
But
really believe for the most part, it'll be interesting.
I'm trying to find where they said like the amount of people they expected, and because they had some number differentiation of like the amount they expected and like the amount that was like it was like crazy.
But basically, they
And like
found
they
out that
posted all these things like what to expect,
yeah,
like arrive early, like all that. Like that didn't help.
no, it didn't help at all. And I think what they said is that the numbers based on I think it was either based on, I think it was based on the amount of pre sale that they sent out or the amount of people that applied for pre-sale. I don't remember, but one of those numbers said that if you
Hmm.
gave a ticket to every single one of those people, then Taylor Swift would have to have 900 tours. 900 tours. That's how many people
Wow.
were wanting tickets. So she would basically
Wow.
have to have
That's
a tour every
crazy.
single day for the next 3 years.
I mean, yeah, that is the thing too. Like we do have to
A
realize she is
human.
like a normal human being. Like she's not a superhuman, and like that is a lot on like her tour is obviously gonna be a
I think it's
lot.
going to be one of the best shows ever. I really do. I think it's going to be insane. And all I can hope is that someone goes full on mega Taylor Swift fan and literally like post everything on TikTok and then I can just watch it for
I
free that
know.
way. That's what I'm banking on
I know. I know. I know. I'm
because
yeah, it's crazy. Well, the Huntleys are
well,
going.
not Avery. It's
Okay. Well, I don't.
Hayes's
I think.
friend got tickets for Hayes and Emmy.
Oh.
And then like Hayes's friend group, but I don't
Oh
think
yeah.
Avery.
But I guess Avery might. I think Avery might take Emmy's
Oh,
ticket.
got it.
Yeah, depending on the like if what they're doing that weekend. But hopefully we'll get the inside
I
scoop
think
from
it's going to be
them.
insane. It's going to have to be
I
5
know.
hours long because how do you pick how do you pick one, you can't pick one song from each album. You have to pick at least two or three.
And that's another reason why I'm like not as sad about missing it is because like I feel like she already kind of does that
No,
at
she doesn't.
concerts. Like we've seen, like she sings
No,
old
she doesn't.
songs from all
No, she
old
does
albums.
not.
Yes, she
No, Caroline, what
does.
did she sing old from Reputation? No,
I
no.
thought she'd always
We've just
sing
been
old
to every
songs.
single one. She didn't sing anything old from Red when she was in Red. She didn't sing anything old from 1989. Fearless,
I swear
no,
she did. I don't know why.
she did not. She definitely didn't.
Huh. I
Because
don't know
she
why I
already
thought
has to get
that.
through so many songs.
That is true. Dang, that's crazy. But
Yeah,
like still, we've already seen
I
like
know, but
all of it. So
it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good.
I know. Wait, let's talk about Love Island
Oh, good
season.
call, good call. Okay, yeah, tell us the breaking news.
Gemma and Luca are broken
Okay,
up.
I don't want to tell you my opinion. I
Crazy.
want to hear yours first.
I mean, well, I saw this like one TikTok today, which I
Mm,
thought was really funny. Like, obviously from the show, like we knew Luca was more
yeah.
interested in Gemma, but there was like this green line test that they did
Oh,
on like
yes,
photos
yes.
of Gemma and Luca, and like in every photo, like Luca was like more leaned into her, and she was like either straight or like leaned out. And I just thought like just the body language of like the relationship, like he was always way more like affectionate and like wanting to be like as close to her as possible, or she was like, or I don't know. I just thought that was like
Yeah, the
so
green line test,
interesting.
they do that with a lot of couples. My opinion is that I
Yeah,
think Gemma went into this to come out with fame so she could promote her swimwear line. And she got enough from
yeah.
Luca. She said, I'm good to go. She ended it, and she has enough clout to continue on with, I think it's called like OG Swimwear or something.
I just think it's awful because like it's awful that she would just like do that
I
to
think that she
someone.
liked him, and I think she thought, I'm going to see if it can work. But in the back of her head, she had that little voice that was just saying, you don't actually like him. Let's just move on. Like, you know?
Well, I think she just knew too that like he was gonna be wanting to like move forward and like probably live together. Like knew
And I
that
mean,
was
you have to
coming.
remember, she is literally 18, 19 years old. I mean,
She's only
are you being for
19.
real? She's 19. Dead serious. That's 100% certified. Yeah, she said that when she came onto the show. She's 19. She's 18 on the show. 18.
That's
And he's
absolutely insane.
25. So when I was
That
18,
is
and if a boy looked at me and
insane.
said, we'll be moving in together,
Why do I feel like I look
oh,
so like
100%.
I'm literally 20? Like look at
Come, for some reason, when you say you're 20, I'm always caught off guard.
I know.
It's
It's
so
so weird.
wild.
I don't like being 20. Like I'm constantly around like people that are like, oh yeah, I'm a freshman, I'm a sophomore. I'm like, oh my god, like when did I become the old one? Like I'm so jealous.
I know it is weird for you to be on. You're the older one now because you're an upperclassman.
Yeah. I do enjoy it like a little bit, like giving like advice because then I can like give advice to people and stuff.
Oh,
Like
I
it's
love giving
nice.
advice to
I enjoy
people.
doing that. Yeah. And then Molly May, of course, is
I'm
pregnant.
so happy. I'm so happy. And then, did you see what I sent you? So Molly and Tommy just
No.
went to Dubai.
Oh
Yes.
yes, yes,
So Molly
yes.
and
How they're
Tommy went to
filming
Dubai. They
it.
did a trip. The trip hotel posted something and said, "Look, Molly and Tommy, blah blah. Look for us on Molly and Tommy's new Netflix show coming out in 2023." They're made for reality TV.
Wow.
I watch all her
They
YouTube
are.
videos. I think she's so entertaining.
Yeah.
She's so straight up. Uh,
Well, just also his whole interesting element
yes.
of his life.
How he
Like
comes from a famous
they're
family.
both yeah, and he's yeah, just
Yeah, because for those
it's
of you who don't know
crazy.
and don't keep up with boxing or sports or anything, his brother is, I think he has the belt. Like, I don't even keep up with boxing that much, but he just he beat Deontay
Fury.
Wilder, and
Yeah.
he has like the heavyweight belt or middle, I don't know what the size is, but he's
Oh
one of the best
yeah.
boxers in the world. And then you have little Tommy Fury on Love Island, and he actually also is a boxer. I hope he's the one who keeps trying to fight Jake Paul, and I just like wish he would drop it.
I
I don't know.
know.
Yeah, that's gonna be exciting.
I feel like he's over. I feel like he knows that just like can't like he can't try to
I
have it
know.
happen again. Like he doesn't
I'm
want
just
to
so
do
excited.
it.
I'm so excited to see what they buy
Um,
her, what her name's gonna be. I love Molly May. Their house. Have you been watching her YouTube videos recently?
no, but
Their
I've
house
seen
is
their house. It looks
insane.
so nice. I know, and like the little like baby room is
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be
so
so cute.
cute.
I know. So sad about.
It's just so funny seeing her
I know.
pregnant. Like it's just like
I
oh
know.
wow.
So I'm sad about Luca. I mean, yeah, Luca and Gemma. Surprisingly, Andrew and Tasha are still going. I can't even watch their videos. They cringe me out. I keep going. They're so
TikToks are
cringe.
so cringy. I think Andrew is cute. Unpopular opinion.
No,
I know.
Caroline, what? No, no.
But the way he like acts with Tasha
And
is
he's
like
trying to
so
be this punk bad boy
cringy.
with his new haircut. Like, no, I can't.
I
I see it,
know.
but I don't. I see it,
I
but I
thought he was
don't.
cute on the show.
Okay, well, we're 2 for 3. Do you have any other like news that we want to share? We said we weren't going to do top 3, but we've done 2. There's got to be one more piece of information that you want to talk about. Any other breaking news?
Hmm. Oh, I guess we could talk. I mean, not really like, but I guess Below Deck Adventure, the new
Oh yeah, that's
reality
been
show.
good.
That's the only thing I
Yeah, I
can
have.
think
There's
of.
some really good reality TV out right now. I really want Caroline to watch Love Is Blind because, Caroline, I'm so serious. Like,
I guess what I just started last night, The Hills. I don't think I ever
have you watched
finished
Laguna
it.
Beach?
Yes, but I think I never finished The Hills because it was only on that one streaming platform with the annoying
Streaming platform. It was
commercials, and
literally
so I
on.
gave
It
up.
was
But now
on like MTV, like XT.
it was
It was.
horrible.
It
It was
was on the
horrible. I
internet.
know. So I gave up. And so now it's
Yeah,
on
it is on Hulu.
Hulu. And so it's
That's
so
so funny that you say
good.
that.
Like I just love Lauren and Teen Vogue. Like it's
It's so
so
interesting. And
good.
she is the reason that I went back and got like one of those old Balenciaga bags because she's always carrying them. And you should go back and rewatch Laguna Beach because Stephen and Kristen's podcast, it's phenomenal. I think they're really good podcasters.
Oh yeah.
And they're going through and like they retalk every single episode. And it's so interesting because they talked about how MTV showed up to their high school. Like they all filled out these packets to
Yes, yeah, you
apply.
told me about this.
So interesting. And then they go in and
Well,
they
it was
deep dive
also
it.
so
And
funny because last. Go ahead. Sorry.
oh no, I think you're behind. So you're good to go.
Did
Like I
you?
think you're glitching, but you're good to go.
Oh, I was just gonna say that last night on the episode, Tom Sandoval was like auditioning to be like a model for like the Teen Vogue thing on the episode. It was just
Really?
funny. Yeah, yeah,
That's so interesting.
I know. Also, the fact that like literally she bought like her boyfriend Jason like black diamonds for her Christmas, and like he bought her a Chanel
I
bag.
know.
Like,
Oh, I know. It's crazy.
and they just don't even seem like it's. It was interesting.
And shoot, I was about to say something else about TV, and now I'm literally rewatching Scandal right now because I am so obsessed with that show. But I was about to say something else, and now I forgot. I can't remember.
I unfortunately probably have to start getting ready
I know.
soon for my fashion show. But this was such a good debrief.
This was so fun. I'm gonna sit and edit it now for my Friday night and watch Scandal. Like I'm so excited. What a night.
Yeah. We missed
And
you guys. Sorry
I
it was
know we
such a
miss you
long wait.
guys. And Caroline, I hope we can like churn out some vlogs or we're starting to get back into it and
Yeah.
we appreciate your all's patience
Oh,
because
over Christmas.
yeah.
Over Christmas we should do a vlog.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just appreciate your patience because we really miss doing this, but we were both just so busy, Caroline with football, I guess me with football, but and resettling and everything. But you know, we were both just starting new times in our life. Like you're a junior, you're living in the house, you're trying to do Milan stuff. I'm trying to settle down here. And so I'm really glad that we were able to squeeze it in for today. And hopefully we'll be better about communication. And we're going to try and start doing this for the next couple weeks before we leave. So we'll see if we can squeeze one in next week.
Yeah.
It's always something, guys.
Yay.
It's always something.
Yeah, I'll be on Thanksgiving break.
Yeah.
So that should work for me.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right.
Bye.
Bye.